Well, how do you see this tight end room developing?
Fast, and it's growing, incredible numbers. We have 9 tight ends, which is, crazy. But, yeah, I think, it's developing really fast, and it's, great for our team and great for the tight ends. It's always competition, so competition brings out the best in people.
What excites you most about this team this year?
The growth that we can take, from last season. I came in and, Big 12 champs, Sugar Bowl champs, and then we kind of, as a team, were in the pit last year, and, we're climbing out of the pit. And, I'm excited to see what we can do with, the young leaders that are stepping up on the team and just, the growth that we can do and all the things that we can achieve.
What's different in that tight end room this spring than whenever you guys were in there this past fall?
I would say it's led by committee. I said, Ben was established a leader, and, I love Ben to death, and Ben is one of my best friends, still talk to him every day. But it's led by committee. Drake, Kelsey, Jake, and myself, we lead, and we see something, and, Drake can lean on me one day if he's having, a rough day or going through something, and same with me to Kelsey, and I think just we're closer than we've ever been as a room. And I think the numbers have, really done that to us. We had 2 early enrollees, and, it was the first weekend, and I invited everyone to, my house to have a barbecue and, really get to know everyone because there's a lot of different people and a lot of different faces and, intricate, pieces in our tight end room.
Do you have enough food for everybody?
Yeah, I did. It was an expensive grocery bill. I had to ask my mom to help me pay for that one.
Gavin, you talked about being in the pit last year.
Mm-hmm.
When y'all evaluated, what do you feel like went wrong last year?
You can't really pinpoint one thing. It was a lot of different things, and it was a lot of things individuals are going through. Myself included with a knee injury. So I mean, it's a lot of different things that on the surface you can't really see, but it's different individuals, different leaders, kind of going through this and going through hard times that. People may not think affects the whole team, but, it does. People can say that, I was a really positive person, in my freshman year, and I was kind of in the pit last year, and I didn't really feel like I was as positive going through injury, going, really finding myself. So I think it's a bunch of individual things that, kind of ended up in that pit.
Did Sawyer ease his way in, or was he pretty vocal from the start?
Vocal, which, I love. He went guns blazing into it, which, I was a fan of that. And, I love Sawyer to death. He's really helped me grow my faith, this spring. And he's been an awesome person to me, on the field, off the field. And he's went in there guns blazing. So I'm a fan of it.
He's a Bible study guy, too?
Yeah, he is. I've, started going to church more and, doing a small group with Sawyer. And, we get a whole bunch of people going, to church on Sunday for the team. And he's kind of leading that, him and Coach Grimes' son, Garrison. So,
Gavin, do you feel like you have a different niche at tight end than maybe some of the other guys? I mean, obviously, you some at fullback and stuff too. Do you feel like you have a little different niche?
Yeah, I think I'm a little different than everyone else in the tight end room. I always get called short, and I always, get called I have little arms, but I'm 6'2". Like, I'm really not that short, but I always get called short. But yeah, I think I do. I'm kind of more fullback, H-back style, but I'm not letting that, limitate me. I'm, this spring really working on my all-around game and, blocking the play side, which I haven't done a lot on wide zone. So I think I do, and I get used in that way, which is perfectly okay with me. Whatever coach says, I'm up for it, but I'm trying to develop myself to be a more, well-rounded tight end.
Do you lobby for some 13 personnel with you being the back? You being the full?
Yeah, I mean, that would be awesome, but, whatever coach says, I say yes, sir. I don't really tell him what to do or, I'm a player, so I can't really say much. And if he puts me in there, then, I'll go in there like Sawyer was, guns blazing.
Coach Grimes talked about how he wants to see confidence on Saturday. I feel like some other position groups have mentioned that same thing, just really improving confidence this spring. Do you feel like that's been a focus amongst your group as well?
Yeah, I do. I think, with Jake coming in, being a new guy, and myself, kind of being a junior now, and Kelsey, we're kind of young, and we have to play with confidence because we're the position that, the offense coordinator coaches. So I think when things are, going down in a scrimmage or in a practice, they look, all the different positions look to us to, provide confidence and show that, everything's going to be okay. And if we get a sack, we're going to respond right back with our confidence in the huddle and, our body language on the field.